Earth's climate has always changed. Over millions and millions of years, the slow continental drift has caused huge, vast changes in Earth's climate. Over many tens of thousands of years, the periodic wobbles and changes in the ellipticity of Earth's orbit have driven glacial cycles, moving from cold ice age periods to milder interglacial interludes like we're experiencing in today's climate. We know all this from proxy indirect observational evidence, and ice cores are extremely important in documenting the past climate change over a million-year timescale. They're a bit like time machines. The deeper you go, the further back in time you go. And these show massive changes in Earth's temperature of 5 or 6 degrees C, global mean, big changes in sea level of 120 meters lower at the last glacial period, and big changes in carbon dioxide ranging from about 200 to 280 parts per million in the atmosphere. But now carbon dioxide is about 415 parts per million. It's well outside of the natural fluctuations. And this is because humans are emitting vast amounts of greenhouse gases. They're essentially burning all the forests that ever existed and were laid down in Earth's deep history. And this is driving climate change. We know this from modern observations, ground-based, balloon-based, subsurface in the ocean, and increasingly satellite data. They show the planet's warmed by about 1 degree C on average globally. Ice is melting, sea levels are rising because the oceans are expanding as they get warmer and the extra water from the melting ice. And the higher temperatures are intensifying hot spells, but also they're making the atmosphere more thirsty, so they're drying out these already dry, severe dry events and dumping this water as even more intense rainfall. And we know this from combining all the lines of evidence from the observations, physical understanding, and combining this into complex computer simulations of the Earth, which can simulate all the weather patterns. And they show that humans have caused virtually all of the warming since pre-industrial times, and that this will continue unless we curb the greenhouse gas emissions, particularly carbon dioxide. And it will require strong, rapid and sustained cuts in greenhouse gases, going towards net zero carbon, which means that any residual carbon dioxide emissions must be balanced by sucking carbon dioxide out of the atmosphere. That's the only way of limiting climate change to below 2 or 1.5 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial times. And above these temperatures, these sorts of increases in extremes in the future are thought to go to dangerous, very dangerous levels. So overall, climate has always changed, but now humans are driving climate change, and this is only going to get worse unless we limit our carbon dioxide emissions.